does that guy not pay taxes? How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million.
To late 40s now, still fighting with these random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that. Yeah.
Rogan has made it clear that he believes Manny Pacquiao remains a serious threat heading into his comeback fight against Mario Barrios. This wasn't just a casual observation. After watching the latest footage from Pacquiao's training camp, Rogan was impressed by what he saw. The speed, sharp reflexes, and intensity Manny has displayed have caught plenty of attention. In Rogan's view, Pacquiao could end up surprising many of the critics who have already written him off before fight night arrives.
Does he really?
He has so many.
He's hilarious.
His spending habits are hilarious. His
I love
cars.
him.
And he's got like a whole fleet just in white. He's like, white is right. I got a bunch of.
He's got other
18
colors too, though, man.
Yeah, he does.
Gang of cars.
All
So
matching
when
up.
he owed that money to the IRS, why didn't you just give him a few cars?
Because he went so deep, so
How much
crazy.
does he owe?
Well, it's more than you want to pay.
Yeah.
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to
It's
pay.
neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more.
Floyd Mayweather.
The discussion around Manny Pacquiao's comeback changed almost overnight. When he announced that he would return to boxing after 4 years away from the sport, many people were skeptical. At 46 years old and coming off a loss to Yordanis Ugas in his previous fight, few expected him to be a serious contender. Most critics viewed the comeback as a farewell appearance rather than a genuine attempt to compete at the highest level. And details of his daily routine became public. Fans watched Pacquiao powering up steep hills with large groups struggling to keep pace behind him. Other clips showed him firing lightning-fast combinations in the gym and enduring intense body conditioning exercises designed to prepare him for a demanding fight. The more people saw, the more they began to reconsider their expectations.
How did that happen in your life?
Well, things happen. I had 3 children with a young lady. We wasn't seeing eye to eye. We wasn't seeing eye to eye. She was a little upset, had a little alcohol in her system. She was a little edgy, and I told her, basically I needed the keys to my truck. She was upset. She didn't want me to take the keys to the truck. So things got out of hand and blown out of, they blow things up bigger than what things are really made out to be. So things happen.
But nevertheless, you had to do 2 months, right?
Yeah, I did 2 months for a misdemeanor, yes.
So what is it like to have everything and then not have freedom?
That's what I come to find out. Freedom is very important. Freedom is very, very important. And I'm just, I'm happy to be free. I'm happy to be back, and my children.
For many years, Floyd Mayweather has centered his public persona around his enormous wealth and luxurious way of life, with his famous Money nickname becoming a key part of his brand. He has regularly given fans a glimpse into a world of private aircraft, multi-million-dollar properties, designer jewelry, and impressive collections of exotic vehicles, reinforcing an image of extraordinary financial success. At the same time, his highly publicized displays of wealth have attracted criticism from some observers. Critics argue that the attention placed on showcasing luxury and spending habits has sometimes overshadowed discussions about the importance of sound financial planning and long-term money management.
He's probably got to be at least 400 million. I mean, some of the purses from his fights are like 100 million each fight.
I would think
shit.
Close to $1 billion.
He probably is, but he spends like a motherfucker. He probably has like a couple 100 million in jewelry. Have you seen like videos of his jewelry?
Yeah, some crazy shit. Let me see what his net worth is. Mayweather net worth.
them Googles be lying though. Huh?
They be lying, you think?
I think so. It's probably not accurate. I mean,
Let's see what they say. Exactly what you said. It says an estimated $450 million.
yeah.
Floyd Mayweather's social media accounts are largely focused on showcasing a lifestyle of wealth, achievement, and exclusivity. His posts regularly feature luxury automobiles, private aircraft, designer clothing, high-end watches, and other signs of financial success. Through this content, he has created a powerful public image that emphasizes both his accomplishments and his extravagant way of life. At the same time, this carefully maintained image has sparked ongoing discussion among critics and observers. Some question whether the constant emphasis on luxury truly reflects long-term financial stability or if it is intended to strengthen the perception of continued success. Others speculate that the frequent displays of wealth may distract attention from challenges or controversies occurring away from the public eye.
Options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want.
Running conflict between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather has continued to attract attention, raising questions about both business relationships and personal loyalty. According to statements made by 50 Cent, he played a major role in overseeing operations at Mayweather Promotions while Floyd was serving a jail sentence and reportedly invested millions of dollars to help keep the company functioning during that period. After Mayweather's release, however, 50 Cent claimed that his efforts and financial contributions were not properly acknowledged and that certain financial matters were never fully settled. These allegations became a significant source of friction between the two former friends and eventually led to years of public disputes and exchanges.
Where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before he...
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I got to ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he...
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, investing in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. And I'm looking at
Floyd Mayweather has often presented himself as one of the most accomplished entrepreneurs in the world of sports, highlighting his undefeated boxing record, massive career earnings, and accomplishments outside the ring as a promoter. His success in generating revenue has helped establish a reputation that extends far beyond his achievements as a fighter. Despite that image, opinions about his business career remain divided. Some critics argue that many of his ventures appear to prioritize short-term profits and publicity rather than the development of long-lasting enterprises with sustainable growth. According to these observers, certain projects attract significant attention and media coverage but do not always reflect the consistency typically associated with enduring business success.
So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather, and I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way, if it's removed, it's like, hey, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed
Floyd Mayweather has always been outspoken when discussing his achievements, regularly highlighting his undefeated professional record and insisting that very few fighters in boxing history can equal what he accomplished inside the ring. Throughout his career and beyond, he has remained confident in promoting his status among the sport's all-time greats. Although self-belief has long been a defining characteristic of many elite boxers, Mayweather's constant emphasis on his own accomplishments has not been without controversy. Some fans and figures within the boxing world argue that his repeated celebration of his success can occasionally be viewed as overbearing or overly self-focused.
I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. I had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can break my records.
Floyd Mayweather recently found himself back in the spotlight after reports surfaced that he had acquired a luxury property worth millions of dollars in New York City. The purchase quickly generated discussion, especially because it came at a time when questions surrounding his finances, legal matters, and reported tax issues were still being widely debated. Supporters viewed the investment as further proof of Mayweather's financial strength and confidence, pointing to it as another example of his willingness to make major moves despite ongoing scrutiny. Others, however, were less convinced. Critics questioned whether committing to such an expensive acquisition was a prudent decision given the concerns that have been raised about his financial obligations.
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million that's dealing with 60 apartment buildings.
Yeah, I heard a nigga bought half of New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one. I own that one.
I seen that too.
So some people reached out to the agencies that he's connected with about this deal, and they said no comment.
Let me say something. I got a question. Niggas is nosy for no reason.
Nosy as hell.
What I'm reaching out to these people about they deal for?
We want to talk to you about the Floyd Mayweather deal. No comment. But they say his name ain't on no paperwork or nothing.
I seen him on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
He was looking like a bum, like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke.
Since stepping away from professional boxing, Floyd Mayweather has remained active through a number of high-profile exhibition matches that have attracted substantial media coverage and financial success. These events have continued to draw large audiences, keeping his name relevant even after the end of his competitive career. Despite their popularity, many critics argue that the primary purpose of these exhibitions is financial rather than athletic. They point out that Mayweather's opponents have often included internet personalities, entertainers, and individuals who are not regarded as top-level professional boxers. As a result, some boxing fans question the competitive significance of these matchups and whether they provide any real contribution to the sport itself.
Now, still fighting these random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, Like,
this guy has a lot of chains.
So many chains, bro. Chains, that's a depreciating asset.
Yeah.
Get yourself something that'll hold value.
Yeah.
Go buy some real estate, brother. Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with the money, Floyd.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But hold up, plot twist. Now his LA gym employees are protesting, claiming they haven't been paid. Is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging a $20 million property in Midtown. What's the real story here? Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster...
Showing off his wealth to reportedly acquiring a $20 million property in Midtown, Floyd Mayweather continues to generate headlines wherever he goes. But what is really happening behind the scenes? Is he expanding an already impressive real estate portfolio, or are the ongoing financial questions more significant than they appear? And another topic that keeps surfacing among fans is whether Mayweather remains fully involved in overseeing every aspect of his business operations, including his gym and promotional ventures. The constant mix of luxury purchases, business moves, and financial speculation has left many observers trying to separate fact from rumor. What's your take on the situation? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below.
Vontae Davis, he had basically said that some people are just jealous-hearted, and basically it looked like he was alluding to Floyd Mayweather having his press conference with the Anderson Silva card on the same day because he believes that Floyd couldn't take that someone else is in the limelight. Like, he couldn't stomach it. So Floyd Mayweather, seeking the attention, decided to try to upstage him, which Floyd has done that in the past. Like, you look at the fight with Canelo versus Golovkin, everybody was looking forward to that fight, and then out of nowhere Floyd announced that he was fighting Conor McGregor, and it kind of stole the steam away from Canelo Golovkin, and it took some air out of the sails of Canelo Golovkin, because people were looking for that fight, and people were like, okay, that's the best fight in the calendar. But then Mayweather and Conor McGregor, just their personalities, they came with this crazy energy and a press tour, and it just diverted attention away. So he has done it before, but now he's being accused of doing it to his own fighter by the fighter himself, possibly, because again, it was subliminal, and then that's what people are thinking. So Floyd responds to this, and he says, as far as me being jealous of anyone, and I'm not talking about my fighters, I mean, God has truly blessed me and put me in a position to be able to give back to my fighters. If giving back is jealousy, then that's what it is. Fighters and individuals are going to feel like they want to feel. And my job is to always be a bigger person and continue to stay positive and push.
Vontae Davis recently shared the view that jealousy can often become a driving force behind disagreements in both personal and professional relationships. His remarks were interpreted by many fans as a possible reference to the long-discussed tension surrounding Floyd Mayweather and certain figures within the boxing world. Around the same period, Mayweather once again became the subject of public attention following reports of an incident at a jewelry store in Miami. According to reports, a disagreement connected to the attempted purchase of a high-value diamond reportedly escalated to the point where law enforcement was called. While accounts of the event have varied and several aspects remain disputed, the story quickly attracted widespread interest due to Mayweather's well-known reputation for luxury spending and extravagant purchases.
From being like a real exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think the
reports surrounding Floyd Mayweather's financial and tax-related issues have drawn interest not only from fans and media outlets but also from several well-known figures in the combat sports world. High-profile personalities such as Conor McGregor and Dana White have publicly addressed the topic, using the reports as an opportunity to comment on the image of wealth and success that Mayweather has cultivated throughout his career. In particular, Dana White has made humorous observations about the challenges that can come with managing substantial financial obligations, comments that have helped keep the conversation in the spotlight. As a result, speculation surrounding Mayweather's finances has continued to generate discussion among fans and industry observers.
Great. I feel good, training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd's got 3.
Yeah.
So Floyd's got the one that he got, and he got
tax problems. That's what he's got. Oh, no.
Lord.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
It's hard to get out from underneath
Fucking right it is, especially when I'm on top of you.
Reports and speculation surrounding Floyd Mayweather's tax and financial matters have attracted attention far beyond the boxing community. Fans, media personalities, and several prominent figures from combat sports have weighed in on the discussion. Among them, Conor McGregor and Dana White have openly commented on the situation, using the reports to question or discuss the image of financial success that Mayweather has spent years building. Dana White, in particular, has made light-hearted comments about the pressures that can come with handling major financial responsibilities. Although often delivered humorously, those remarks have helped keep public interest in the topic alive. Consequently, conversations about Mayweather's financial status continue to circulate among fans, analysts, and members of the combat sports community, fueling ongoing speculation about the true state of his finances.
Expensive watch that I currently own is $18 million.
One watch.
One watch.
Tell me about your watch collection, dude. You have to have one of the biggest watch collections in the world.
My watch collection, I think I got somewhere upwards of 100 watches, and I got a lot of $1 million watches.
What should I pay for this one? What do you think? You're here for me now. I need some help. Help a little man out, okay?
That watch is a couple $100,000, easy, but it's worth it because it goes up in value. It appreciates, not depreciates.
Dude, how do you buy a $17 million watch?
No, 18.
18, sorry.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like with my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts, because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that.
And some observers have compared Floyd Mayweather's situation to that of Mike Tyson, noting that both men earned extraordinary amounts of money during their boxing careers while also becoming famous for their lavish lifestyles. Tyson's well-documented financial difficulties following years of substantial spending are often referenced as a warning about the challenges that can accompany immense wealth. Because of this, some critics have questioned whether Mayweather could eventually face similar financial pressures. These concerns are often fueled by Mayweather's frequent displays of luxury, including expensive purchases, high-profile investments, and a public image built around wealth and success. While there is no indication that his future will mirror Tyson's experience, critics argue that Tyson's story serves as an example of how quickly financial circumstances can change, even for athletes who once earned hundreds of millions of dollars.
Nostalgia, you know what I mean? Because seeing Floyd Mayweather with all this money and cars and clothes and hoes and yada yada yada, it just kind of reminded me. There was a small segment in that episode that stated that a lot of fighters believe in their immortality. You know what I mean? We've seen this before. So the question I ask, we have seen this movie before. Boxers traditionally going broke. You know, they start off well, so flamboyant with all this money and all these cars, and they have businesses they invest in. There's something special, you know, at least in their minds they are. And then after either retirement or near retirement or after the game has left them, traditionally boxers go broke, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not saying this is going to happen to Floyd Mayweather, but I swear on everything, man, I hope it doesn't happen to Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd Mayweather is going to go down in the halls of history, ladies and gentlemen, as possibly top 3 to top 5 to top 10 of all-time greats. I mean, depending on how you view Floyd Money Mayweather. But however, he is definitely the #1 boxer of my era, ladies and gentlemen, of my time on this earth of watching this sport of boxing. No one has the skill set of Floyd Money Mayweather. Carve it up, chop it up how you like. Get on the debate about his opponents, all this other crap. We can have that for another video. But this man is going to go down in history as an all-time great without a doubt. And and I understand the argument for those who may even present the argument that he's the #1 greatest of all time. I see valid points in that argument. I don't agree with that, but I see valid points in that argument. This is a great boxer. We are going to miss Floyd Money Mayweather when he leaves the sport, ladies.
That brings us to the end of today's video. We appreciate you taking the time to watch and staying with us until the very end. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to stay tuned for more breaking news, updates, and in-depth stories from the world of boxing and beyond. There's plenty more exciting content on the way, so make sure you don't miss our upcoming videos. Thank you once again for your continued support. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next video.